Okay. Everyone else gotta have all the fun, so now I think it's my turn. So to any of you who don't know, I may have gotten myself in a little bit of drama recently in the Fortnite commentary space, and I wanted to use this video to just like own up to my mistakes and to just explain my stance on this. So what happened? Well, I reacted on stream to a video called Epic Games is Getting Lazy, and in my reaction, I might have been having a little bit too much fun. You guys know me, I like to make things fun, I like to joke about things, but I probably should have taken this more seriously because I do feel genuinely very strong about this topic. So in this video, I want to react to the video again and talk about how it is one of the most damaging pieces of content that I have ever seen on YouTube for Fortnite. So let's just get right into it. Hello, hi, this is me cutting in because I just realized I look so dumb in this entire video. I just got back from the gym in this video, so please ignore how stupid my hair looks and how stupid I look. I am dumb and I'm stupid. Please ignore that. Also, I'm trying to hit 30,000 subs by the end of the year, so please subscribe. Goodbye. I need to start off this video saying, though, that I do not condone any harassment or hate that has gone from my community to Benji's community. In another video, I was accused of hate rating him, and I just want to say it again that I have never condoned and would ever condone such loser behavior like leaving hate comments on another person's video. It does absolutely nothing beneficial at all for literally anyone involved. My other note is for Benji Pie. At the end of this video, I genuinely am going to apologize, and I hope you understand that I still felt the need to make this video, but I do not want any more drama from this. So to Benji, if you want to skip to the apology, it makes this video so much better. Honestly, you don't have to watch it anymore. My criticism is towards the content, not to you as a person at all. And the point of this video is to the viewers of that video, not to you. This video is just going to be a wider critique of criticism on YouTube as a whole. So let's start. Okay, first of all, the framing of this video is horrible. The title is Epic Games is Getting Lazy, and the thumbnail is Epic Games is Lazy. Now, I don't know if many of you play other games, but I would genuinely bet money that Fortnite is one of the most updated games in the history of gaming. Like, please genuinely leave a comment for any game that updates their game with as much content as Fortnite does on a regular basis. I have never seen another game that works as hard as Epic does for Fortnite, nor have I ever seen employees as passionate, hardworking, and dedicated to a game as I have seen inside Epic. I've had the pleasure to meet so many Epic employees, but I'm gonna save my personal experience for the end of the video. But I'm just saying now, they're awesome. I think the truth is that Fortnite isn't lazy, you just don't like what they add. So not because they actually are lazy, you just think they make bad changes. Don't agree with me? Well, let's keep going into the video because I can show you exactly what I mean. This video starts off with a full segment on why the battle pass needs changes, and it's basically just filled with they should change this because I want it. A perfect example is this.
An example of this is we get War Machine and then we get Iron Patriot. We could have had something else in this slot instead of just an extra style.
He is saying we shouldn't have gotten the Iron Patriot style because we should have gotten something else. This is why Epic Games is lazy, because they didn't add something else where you personally would have wanted it, even though Iron Patriot is a style that most people would have been very upset by if we didn't get. I truly don't know if you understand how this isn't criticism at all, and it's just something that you want. This is just complaining, and there is a lot of it in this video, but let's continue.
Instead of bonus rewards, you could merge everything from quest rewards and bonus rewards all into one space. Then the quest rewards section could be either a new skin, similar to the secret skin, or I don't even know, like maybe like a car or whatever.
This was another thing that was pretty odd to me. Battle passes has always been standardized to have a certain amount of skins, styles, etc. He's saying they should just combine quest rewards and bonus rewards and give us more skins instead. This is not Epic Games being lazy, it's just you want more from the battle pass and you want it to function in different ways to suit your personal needs. I'm okay with wanting more stuff personally, but how is this Epic's problem?
And of course, we have Dr. Doom, who is technically the bonus skin this season, but he doesn't feel much like a bonus skin at all. In this battle pass, we have two skins that are just fake. They aren't actual Marvel skins, and they're just a mashup, which in my opinion could go in the new quest rewards section since they are sort of factored into the story. And we could have gotten many other characters in the battle pass instead of Peely and Jonesy.
Okay, there's two things in this clip that are just so bad. These skins are fake. No, they are not. They are just mashup skins. We've gotten mashup skins so many times before, and generally they're pretty liked by most of the community. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. Usually we get some more meme focused skins, and Peely is what that is in this battle pass. Second thing, Doom doesn't feel like a secret skin. This is not criticism. Again, secret skins have historically been the villain of each season. It's happened many times before, and this is what is happening again. Again, this entire video is framed under under the fact that Epic Games is lazy, and this is what you're showing here, that Dr. Doom doesn't feel like a secret skin? What is your goal? What does this mean? Why are we doing this? This feels like bitching the bitch, and I'm going to explain it later again. All right, to summarize this section here.
Obviously, they can't change this now, but Jonesy and Peely should have been a completely different character from Marvel and not a mashup, and most of the pages in the Battle Pass should have been different characters and not just a new style.
To what you just said, why? Mashup skins are pretty popular. Battle Passes have always had 7 skins and 1 extra skin. So again, why should they do what you're saying? I think the answer is pretty obvious, and it's because you want it, so they should do it. This next part of the video is about Fortnite OG, and I genuinely don't think I can stomach most of it because it makes me so irritated. So I'm just gonna summarize what he says. Epic Games is lazy because the graphics weren't right. They're supposed to be live events. The gun models weren't right. It sucked. And then he goes to complain about reload. Now I just want to be clear. This segment alone shows how these arguments have zero credibility and how personally damaging they are to the game and the community. OG Fortnite is one of the most beloved seasons to have ever happened to the game in the history of Fortnite. I can't remember a time where the community was so united over just loving a thing so much. People's old squads were getting back together. The player numbers were at record highs, and it was just genuinely beloved by the community. Now you're trying to sit here and say that it sucked and how there were supposed to be things like live events, and no, there wasn't. Epic never said anything about that, and leakers, I don't even think said anything either, or at least not that I see, and I try to keep up as much as possible. And about that, I'm just gonna say this here now: stop listening to leakers. They ruin your expectations for the game. They set them too high, and you guys always get got by those things. They're just speculating based on what they see in the game files. It doesn't mean it's always gonna be happening. It can be Epic testing things, and just a lot of stuff doesn't get used. But anyway, the claim that the graphics weren't right, brother, we are on Unreal Engine 5 now. The game started on Unreal Engine 3. We are damn near a decade full of changes on the engine, the games, the graphics, everything. And I still think they did an amazing job looking it identical to Chapter 1. But in general, this whole section is just confusing to me. Why are we using something that's beloved by the community as what Epic should do more often, and was a great example about how not lazy, how productive, and how good they can make something, and you're trying to use it to prove that Epic Games is lazy? That is crazy. The next section of the video is actually the one I can agree the most with. However, there's a lot of stuff said here that was pretty weird and I have a lot of issues with, but it was the closest he came to a genuine criticism this entire video. And that was about seasonal events. But it is pretty ironic that we got Fortnite Mares right after this video came out, showcasing why Epic Games is not actually lazy, because they dropped one of the best Fortnite Mares we've ever had in the entire game's history. And that actually is kind of where the drama started, because I had watched this video like a day before or that day, and then they dropped the trailer for Fortnite Mares, and I thought it was hilarious, so I made a tweet about it, and I simply just took a screenshot of the thumbnail and then quote retweeted the trailer that Fortnite dropped with that screenshot. And I wasn't trying to start any drama, I just thought it was ironic how funny that was. But let's save the drama for the end of the video. So yeah, this section needed to be worded differently, but there are definitely issues with seasonal events, and this section showed some of them. But I don't think, again, that it makes Epic Games lazy, but more so that they set a standard with seasonal events and they need to reprioritize them again because they are just lackluster. But lazy means they're just not doing anything and they're not working on the game, and I have a very big issue with that, what I'm going to describe later. Now for what I think is the worst section of the video: live events.
Then in Chapter 5, the current chapter, Epic decided to make a big deal out of almost nothing, several times. We saw a couple things explode last season, and it was teased that it was Dr. Doom behind all of it.
Of all times to complain about live events, this chapter is not the one. We have gotten a mini event every season this chapter, and we are reportedly getting 2 more full-scale live events in the next month or 2. Now, grain of salt, because that is what leakers are saying, and don't trust leakers, but we should get at least one that we know for sure.
And the only reason we got the regular live events was because the story that Epic was creating behind the scenes. But ever since Donald Mustard left, the game has been in a very large state of decline.
Here it is again. Donald Mustard gone, so game bad. Again, this chapter we have gotten some of the most live events we have ever gotten since Chapter 1. This is not laziness. It genuinely rivals Chapter 1, and I don't know how people do not understand this. You would have had a completely valid point if this criticism was levied a year ago, but you are just wrong right now. You can say you don't like the mini events, but they are objectively more content than we've had in forever, and I would argue for years. Okay, now for the drama.
But ever since we have gotten the new creative director for Fortnite, and things have just clearly changed in terms of goals and morals for Epic Games. It's very evident that they just won't ever care that much again.
Yes. Here is the core reason why I wanted to make this video and explain why this video is so damaging to the community and to the game itself. What you're saying here is insane to me. I'm going to apologize in advance here, but I am very passionate about this topic, so it might come through like I'm being aggressive, but I'll explain why. Who are you to say this? Making the new creative director out to be some boogeyman who's just here to take all the money and be greedy and ruin everything and make the game into a husk of what it once was, as well as trying to say that they don't care and they'll never care again. I have gotten the absolute pleasure to talk to many people at Epic. I know firsthand how much these people care about the game and the community. You are wrong, entirely wrong. And this Fortnite mirror shows a level of care and commitment to the community that they have been trying to show us for a while. And I would say they've already done at different points in this chapter, including the mini events and other things. But you can just see a level of care that I don't see in most other games. The care that the animators take on certain animations, the care that the coders take on making the game for us, the care that the creative director takes on making these crazy mini events and full-scale live events that we're getting soon. Not to mention the writers and just so many other people that have so much love and passion for this game. That is why these videos are so genuinely awful. If I worked at a company and saw someone say this shit, you'd think it would make me want to care more? Absolutely not. It's when you see people love your work that you want to keep going, keep creating, and keep making more for them. And I'm not trying to say you can't be critical of a game. You can. It just has to be constructive. Show that you love and care about something and then go in on them. Make them understand why you want something to be some way and don't just hate on it to hate on it. When people show this level of hate and borderline disgust at you, your morals, and your work, they no longer are gonna want to do what you say. This type of video is genuinely so destructive to the community because you're ruining any sort of connection we have to the people who make this game. Not only that, you're influencing people to act the same way you are, even just a little bit, at being so negative. There was close to zero constructive criticism in this entire video, and it is so bad because other people are going to parrot your talking points and go on to spread more hate throughout the entire community. I can't stress this enough. You are sending hate to people that are working day in and day out, making something that they want you to love, that they genuinely have a passion for, that they're trying to make do well and to be something great, awe-inspiring, and just a wonderful experience for everyone. So when you make these constructive videos, try to at least give constructive criticism. Saying Epic Games is lazy, you need to say why, not just because you want different skins in the battle pass or because you want different things in the game because you think OG Fortnite was bad when the most of the community disagrees with you. Say things that make sense and give a reason as to why they should do that. If you think there should be more skins in the battle pass, tell me why. Do other games have more skins in their battle passes? Do you think the value of the battle pass is not fair to the average consumer? Or do you just simply want more skins in a battle pass because it would make you more happy? Like, you could at least say that and I would be like, okay, I get it. So again, to end this video off on one thing, please actually try to give constructive criticism. Understand that they are trying and you can help them get there. Stop assuming they're just a greedy billion-dollar company and understand that there's actually hundreds of normal people working there and trying to make a game that you will love. The employees genuinely often listen to the community, and if you're just constantly spewing hate, they are going to stop listening to you, and I would not blame them. One Epic employee actually commented under my tweet about the video of Epic Games being lazy, saying, "Oh yes, this again." And again, this is someone that I've talked to, and again, it's just upsetting because people have genuinely gotten to him. He's responsible for making some of the best events the community has ever experienced since chapter 1, and it just sucks to see him get discouraged by these videos that are just so hateful and just, sorry. Just please stop. The game can be a lot better. I agree, but can you at least try to appreciate what they do right? Try to appreciate their effort, and then maybe you can give some reason as to why they should do some new thing. I think we can actually try to help them improve, but you really need to go about it the right way. Okay. Now I need to fess up. All right, this is genuinely part of the video where I need to apologize. So Benji, this is to you. And if you did watch the rest of the video, I hope you would understand my point. Again, nothing against you personally, but here's my apology. I rushed into a reaction video with Clen full throttle. I saw the video and it genuinely got me excited. Finally, a video that would showcase exactly what I've been wanting to talk about, that shows why I think the community reacts to stuff and gives horrible criticism about the game in a video that just perfectly encapsulates how damaging that mindset is. So I did a stream with Clen. We laughed at the video, we made a bunch of jokes, and I shit on the video thoroughly. For that, I am genuinely sorry. I know how it feels, and I should have taken that into consideration that you were going to watch that. I just got too giddy like a loser, and I should have chilled out and realized the consequences that my actions would have had. So that's why this video is the unwanted stepchild of YouTube. Well, because that child is me. So Benji, I do apologize for acting immature. I will do better in the future. There were some issues I had with how you treated me and my friends, but I know you at least talked to Clen, so there's no need for any further drama. Moral of the story, don't be a dumbass. Now, to shill myself, my car exploded. I need to get another one. If you want to support me or my content, using code JoJoJosiah always helps so much. Thank you to everyone who uses it. But if you want to show even more support and in a way that gives me most of the money, please join my Patreon. It supports all my videos. Everything I do is able to happen because of my Patreon. So thank you. Also, if you want to come chill in my community, it's a chill place. You can just play some games, meet some friends, and have a good time. So join my Discord, and we try to host some fun events for you in there. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Peace.
Thank you to my Patreons for supporting the channel, and special thanks to Paragon for that extra crazy support.